What is the major product of the following reaction? So what kind of reaction is this? On the reactant side, we see that we have a double bond, which means it's probably an alkene reaction. And our reagent is Br2H2O, which is halohydration. What does this reagent give us? How do we do this problem? So if we have a double bond and we use Br2 with H2O or Cl2 with H2O, how do we predict the product? Well, we turn our double bond into a single bond, and we look at the two carbons that had the double bond. So in this case, this carbon and this carbon. The carbon that is more substituted from the double bond, more substituted because this carbon is attached to two carbons, will get an OH. The carbon that is less substituted, so the other carbon, will get a Br. Now let's go ahead and look at this problem. Here they're asking us what is the major product for the following reaction. So we see that we have a double bond here, and we can redraw our reactant. And instead of double bond, I'm going to draw a single bond because in this reaction, double bond turns into a single bond. Then I will identify two carbons that had the double bond, this carbon and this carbon. The carbon that is more substituted, this carbon, it's a tertiary carbon, it's attached to three carbons, will get an OH group, so I'm going to give it an OH group. And the carbon that is less substituted, this carbon, will get a Br group. And this must be the product of this reaction. This is biology from Transformation Tutoring.